Yep, I've got a cold. That's right. Big D, Derek Lambert. Thanks for checking out the channel. Guys, not everything I'm going to bring to the table is pretty, and not everything's packaged as the solution in recovery. I'm going to bring us some raw shit, man. I was 5 days off of my couch, detoxing off of heroin. I mean, if we're going to act like being out there wasn't ugly, hey, not everyone who's on my channel is an addict who's like, hey, I want to hear only about the recovery side of things. We're going to talk about the problem. We're going to talk about some of the shit we did while we were out there and some of the stuff that led us to where we are today. It's what makes me who I am. I don't know about you. I love you guys. Make sure you guys stay tuned. Owen Culpepper, I recorded this, and his friend Jimbo go deep into recovery here.
Dude, this is my really good friend, bro. I love Jimbo. Jimbo is something special to me in my recovery, bro. I absolutely love this guy. I'm gonna go ahead and let him talk.
So, 1986, my first wife tells me I got a drinking problem, and I need to do something about it. So she says you need to look for like an AA meeting or some sort of group or something, right? So we're up in Tascadero, California, and I find a meeting. And I tell her, okay, I'll stop, because otherwise she wants, me to leave or we're going to separate.
Right.
So I said, okay, I'll go. I will. I'll stop. So I go to this meeting, and it's my first meeting ever.
And before you guys jump on this and what's about to be said, please understand, for the softies out there who can't handle the way this is phrased, he's not laughing at people who have illnesses. They themselves have struggled with illnesses. They're laughing at the scenario he was in back in the 80s, his first time going to a meeting. Watch that.
They're all getting it, and they're all dying of AIDS. And I'm like, oh my God. I mean, is this what this is about? So I do the meeting. They want to go for coffee. I'm not trying to touch anything they have because they have AIDS. I go back to my wife and I say, those meetings you want me to go to are a bunch of people dying of AIDS. They got AIDS. I said, so I'm not doing that again, ever. That's a very weird program. That was my first meeting.
Your very first meeting?
First meeting.
You went to it was a gay AA meeting.
Yeah,
Listen,
it was the only meeting. That was it. It was a small town in Tascadero.
Now, see, that wasn't so bad. However, I want to go ahead and fill you in real quick. Owen's best friend, absolute best friend, is gay. He's a homosexual. On top of that, he had many friends that he was out on the streets with, that he's still in contact with, sleeping under the bridges with, that were HIV positive. And they think this shit is funny. So if you can't get over that, can't help you. Let's keep rolling.
So anyway, I winded up, that marriage didn't work out. I thought alcohol was more important than my child and my addiction, for years. I drank, I did every drug under the sun, everything. There was nothing I'd say no to. And then I went through the stages of years, and there was crack cocaine, there was freebasing, all that stuff. And, you right here? Okay. So now I finally surrendered, and I would go 90 days, boom, out again. I'd be out for a couple of months, sometimes a couple of years. And I know what the program's about. It's 12 steps. I wouldn't do the steps, and I kept saying, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. And the spiritual part, I couldn't get it. I believed in God. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I couldn't get it. So my wife calls Danny, which is my sponsor, and on my last drunk, and says that, hey, I'm going to sponsor you. I'm going to get you through the steps, and you're going to be okay. So for 2 weeks, though, I sat in my bedroom so depressed, and I thought of suicide because I couldn't get it right, and I couldn't get it You know what I mean? I couldn't do the drugs and the drinking, and I couldn't do the program. So the only reason I didn't kill myself is because I love my family too much, and I would not want that to be said. Well, you know what? He was a drunk and an addict, and also he killed himself.
Right.
So that went away, but all I had to do was pick up the phone and call somebody, and I finally did. And he came and got me, took me to a meeting. I was very uncomfortable, and I sat there though. I held onto the seat, and this lady, Stephanie, comes up to me, and she says, "Good to see you. I love you." Gave me a big hug, and she says, "Keep coming back." And that was the only reason I stayed there. And I truly believe that was God. You know, I believe that God speaks through people. And that was God telling me, "Hey, I'm giving you another shot at this." You know, I'm 59 years old. I've been doing this for way too long, and I should be dead. I've had guns put in my face. I've been in situations where I, OD'd, institutionalized, insane asylums, you name it. I've been in. But for some reason, this time it was different. Danny had the patience and the time where we actually did the steps. He would actually make me. He would sit at my house, and he'd be in the other room outside, and I started writing. And he simplified it. He was father, mother, sister, wife, children. That's it. So we went back to.
I want to stop you. So Danny, so your sponsor, moves into your house basically. I mean, basically, Danny lives with you.
He was always there. Yeah.
And he loves you so much, bro, because you're a big dude, bro, and people look up to you because your height, your width, and your voice, bro, is amazing, dude, and your charisma, bro, and you're humble, but at the same time you speak the truth. And Danny just fell in love with you, bro, and he lives at your house because he's so worried about what you got going on in your life. He's worried, bro. He doesn't want anything to happen to Jimmy because he loves you so much.
He cannot believe that I lived in this situation with my daughter being there, in and out, drugs in the house. Yeah. He couldn't. He's like, "I can't believe you stay sober." Yeah. I know you do because I see you every day.
Right.
But he just says it's hard for him to believe. But what happened is, though, God entered my life, and I totally, on a daily basis, depend on God. I say, "Thy will be done" 1,000,000 times a day. I don't play God anymore. I'm not a bully. I don't yell at people. I think about other people, what I can do, be of service to people. And that's what I do now. That's how I live. I hit my knees in the morning. I hit them at night. I go through my day. When I'm wrong, I admit it.
That's right.
And I used to have a lot of bad days. Now I have a couple of bad days. You know what I mean? More good days than bad days. That's what I should say. I used to live in fear, and now I live in faith. And it's an inside job. All I did was write this stuff on paper, put my part into it, told another man, and my life changed. I can't say that word. I don't know why. Perspective. Did I say it?
That's right.
All right. So it's changed totally. Like, I have more patience and more understanding. So
Jimbo last night, his wife was drinking, okay? Because Jimmy, his wife, he loves his wife and kids to death. Jimmy is a family man. But his wife still drinks, and the thing about our program, we do not promote our program to loved ones because it doesn't make sense to them. And all we do is it's attraction rather than promotion for guys like me and Jimmy. And Jimmy last night looks up underneath the couch and there's a wine bottle about that far. And I watched Jimmy grab the wine bottle and he walks right to the kitchen sink and pours the rest of it down the sink. Didn't even ask his wife. And I'm like, you're going to be in trouble, bro.
May she look for it?
She going to whoop you.
Nah, she looked for it. She already knew. Remember I said, what are you doing?
Yeah.
She was looking for it.
That's right. When she came to the, she sat right by you.
Yeah,
She was like feeling under the couch.
But I just want to say that the program, God, and Danny, and you, we have a crew. You know, I have people now in my life that generally fucking love and care about me.
That's right.
And that I can turn to anytime. So what I'm trying to say is that it's never too late. I'm 59 years old. I'll be 60 in January. And the reason I emphasize that point is because I'm still alive. God has spared my life in His mercy. And here I am to tell you, it is never too late. I have a second chance. Like, come on. Like, seriously?
That's right.
I should not be here.
You got more than a second. You had a bunch of chances.
There's something that I got to do.
That's right.
I don't know yet, you know, but I'm grateful. I'm in attitude of gratitude on a regular basis.
On a regular, bro, and this ain't no put on, bro. This is, how many days of clean and sober are you?
Today should be like 78.
78 days clean and sober. Bro, that's amazing, Jimmy. That's amazing.
How much my life has changed, and just it's how I feel, which is the weirdest thing in my heart, and how much I love God, and I love the program, and I love, you know, I get excited for it, you know, and I don't want to see that pink cloud shit. I don't believe in it.
I don't believe it either.
I just believe that inside I am starting to change.
We recognize.
I'm having a spiritual awakening.
That's right.
You know,
it's like Derek says, rewired. We rewired the brain,
right,
and to do something different, you know, and think different. And we don't think the same as we did.
That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to change my old thinking and having this new thinking automatic.
Has the obsession been lifted?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't have like any desire. I don't, you know, I get things that cross my mind. It's like in seconds, you know, like seconds,
right,
and they're gone. And I'm just like, that's ridiculous.
It is.
To me, it's poison. I know that if I pick up a needle, and do some heroin, I know, I can tell you right here, I will die. I will die. I think that my God will say that's enough. You know, I can't. There's, you know, no more chances.
Your head's clear now, bro.
Yeah, I feel good. I feel like, I mean, it's incredible.
Yeah, me too.
I'm just so freaking grateful.
Me too.
That I had this opportunity to change my life.
That's right. All right, Jimmy.
All right.
I love you so much, bro. And,
love you too, bro.
We are definitely a crew.
Yeah.
Me, you, Danny, and a bunch of other guys there at where we go. And
I take a fucking bullet for you.
That's right. All right. Thank you, Derek.
Peace out.